You have a question, yes?
I was just letting
You had a question for me? Okay, I'm going to take off my teacher badge. I am not just a teacher in this district, in case you wanted to know. So if anybody was interested, I actually wanted to share my speech with whoever was still here. I am a dad. Tonight, I had a speech prepared that I was going to give to the board like I normally do. But today, I was not going to speak as the president of WPA today. I wanted to speak as the father of my 9-year-old son who attends an elementary school here in Woodland Park School District. He attends Summit Elementary. My son is on the autism spectrum, and he has a rare genetic disorder, Will-Marchesani syndrome, type 4. He is the love of my life, along with all my children. I have 4. But I wanted to share a little bit about him and the impact that he has had from this school district. My son was nonverbal until the age of 6, and he has had significant learning delays in multiple areas. Recently, he started to show significant gains because he has been shown love and support by his teachers, his classmates, and his family. And now, after turning 9, he is now considered to be emerging verbal, which is spectacular. Through the years, he's attended occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and small group social skills, and he has worked really, really hard to improve. If you know him, he is full of laughter and love in everything that he does. You'll see him playing with his Pokemon cards, you'll see him playing with his Skylander toys. I am proud of my son. He has the supports he needs because there are resources available in our school district, and some of them specifically from our school district. If I were to pay for all the services that he needs out of my own pocket, I would not be able to feed my own family or put a roof over my family's head. Some of the things that people like my son, people that have autism, or they are on the autism spectrum, that deal with this on a regular basis. So it's not just my son, there are other students in our schools that deal with this. Students with autism are on the autism spectrum, deal with on a regular basis things like test anxiety in schools. They're at high risk for depression, suicide, bullying, anxiety, self-esteem issues, overstimulation from noises, lights, and sensory issues, and they have behavior outbursts because they are not understood. Students that are like my son, in order to perform academically well, need additional support so that way they can grow as a whole student. So that way they can grow in a social way, an emotional way, and an academic way. Experienced educators know that when they support growth in life skills, they are preparing students to grow academically as well. Recently, I found out that over $1 million in grants to fund numerous positions in mental and social wellness to help students in this district have been put on hold, and now deadlines have been missed, all because they don't align with the change in the mission or the direction that this district is choosing to go. I wanted to tell these people that they are choosing to take free money away from my kid. They are choosing not to take free money to help children. My son's education is actually legally protected under an IEP plan, but there are many students that don't also have that IEP in place and that currently receive support from these mental and social wellness programs. These programs are not going to be funded next year. Do the grants that fund these positions not align because of the rewrite of GP5? I heard Mr. Illingworth tonight say the primary focus of this district is going to be shifted to academics only. I am not suggesting that the district does not focus on academics, but we also need to focus on life skills of students. Where is going to be the opportunity for my son, my child, and those students that are similar to be able to succeed in growing as a whole person? As a parent in this district, and I'm going to talk in all reality, I hope that somebody comes and listens to this. Go back and watch the footage. I'm sure something's recording somewhere, some way, shape, or form, but I'll speak to an empty room if that's who's going to listen. As a parent of several children in this district, I'm going to strongly urge that the board consider rejecting the proposed changes to GP5 as suggested, not only at the last board meeting, but also at this current board meeting. And they will probably vote on it during the next time that they get together. I'm going to strongly urge the rejection of this proposed change to GP5 because that will limit the charge of the school district's board of directors to only think about students' academics and not support every child in this school district.